Hi, folks. Thanksgiving approaches. It's tomorrow. And the media in Connecticut is really doing a disservice. They are printing articles about murders where they know the evidence is falsified in Connecticut. Only in Connecticut. So Youngkin was correct by saying, thank God I won this gubernatorial race in Virginia. Thank God I'm not Connecticut. Well, look at this article. Look at this article. Ready? Here it is. Let me switch it. Let me take myself off. Let's go to it. Let's go to the top. Oil reserves released by Biden expected to primarily go to China and India. That does not help our oil situation. Biden's move to tap the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve is expected to supply our enemies, folks. Our enemies. This is aiding and abetting an enemy of the state. Why? Because they have information on Biden. They are extorting him. This is clear to me. It may not be clear to you. Here, China and India have been actively purchasing U.S. crude oil produced in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the price of the stock of Exxon. Foreign buyers. Because our currency is being devalued. As a result, a planned result. OPEC refused to increase production. Biden is closing U.S. petroleum pipelines and approving Russian petroleum pipelines. Why? Because of Ukraine and other reasons. Folks, it's time you call them all out, because the support that Senator Murphy is giving Biden and the support that Blumenthal behind the scenes, who's the man behind the curtain as he drafts this legislation, he has 1,042 bills in the Senate. Yes, he wrote the late-term abortion bill. Folks, he's a predator. He is a predator. He met his 16-year-old wife when he was 32. He is a child predator. Need I say more? Need I say more? Look at Planned Parenthood that supports him. Look at the founder. If she didn't get started, the black population in America would be twice as large. Who's the racist? Who's the white supremacist? Who owns the Empire State Building and multiple Chinese companies? Who? I'm not talking about Biden. I'm talking about Blumenthal. Who's a billionaire? Who's got your interest at heart? Who can't be bought? Who took OxyContin bribes? Who took Leitner bribes? Even more importantly, who took Leitner bribes during an impeachment? Who? Who took 17 bribes in 5G to cover up a 24-year-old study on 3G and the cancer effects? When planes start falling out of the sky from 5G, who you gonna call? A 75-year-old man? To fix a problem he created? He'll never do that. What happened in Oxy after he took a bribe? He returned it. Will he return 5G bribes? No. Is he in bed with the Chinese? Yeah, they're releasing oil. Our reserve that we will probably need over this winter, which it's 30 degrees out today, folks. There are people in Connecticut, in New Jersey, in New York, living on the streets, let alone providing for families in the holidays. They won't be buying presents when the price of oil doubles because the currency is weak, because of these billion-dollar Build Better plans, which provide amnesty, promote the undocumented being paid to become weights upon the Social Security system, paid before American veterans, paid before. Social Security's bankrupt, folks. The prior senators and congressmen of our state loaned $97 trillion from Social Security to build back better plans that don't work. An infrastructure plan where 10% of the money goes to infrastructure? Where's the rest go? Did you look? Planned Parenthood. Why? Because they're racists and they want to destroy nationalities. They want to take away parental rights. They're taking away parental rights all over the place. Anyone with ethics understands the problem, but Lamont doesn't, our governor. Oh no, he's paying his wife to manage the state's pension fund in an offshore account with no oversight, with no ethics guidelines. Look at the facts. The facts are disturbing. Not one person should be left in the Democratic Party if they looked at the facts. Unfortunately, I've been talking to Democrats. I've convinced many to vote the person, not the party. And that's exactly what we need to do in Connecticut. And the competition is tough, and it's getting tougher. But if you go to bed with someone to get paid to undermine the Fourth and Fifth Amendment, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, you're in trouble in Connecticut, folks. Because there are people who can't be bought who are running now. And they don't believe in human trafficking. They don't believe in fentanyl crossing the border. They don't believe in Bob Duff, who is, let's say, compromised. Have a great day. I have a problem with the President of the United States issuing our reserves during a wartime. It's a wartime. Look at Ethiopia. It's falling. Look at Pakistan. It's falling. Afghanistan just fell. What's next? Who's next? Who's next? Look what Lamont just did to Miss Jonathan Wright. Jonathan Wright, a veteran, 8 years, was arrested for accusing our governor of treason and only saying what the penalty for treason was. Was it treason? Look at the COVID deaths in Maine and Massachusetts, skyrocketing, 1,000 a day. 1,000 a day. Look at the 6,000 breakthrough cases. They outnumber the unvaccinated. The breakthrough cases in Massachusetts outnumber the unvaccinated. Why? Because more people are vaccinated? Is that what you think? Did you know that if you had cancer, you're not recommended to get the booster? You're recommended to get a full second dose. Do you know what a full second dose will do? You better read about it. You better look into it. You better look at it and educate yourself, because the media is lying to you. Mike Pignataro is lying to you about health issues. That violates ADA law. That's a criminal conspiracy. That's a chargeable RICO offense. Judges are involved. I heard 2 days ago from a contact, there is a judge involved and they're taking him down soon. I heard 2 days ago the mayor of Norwalk is targeted for IRS, from the IRS, about bribery, and it's real. So, who are the 4 other cops targeted in Norwalk? Can't be Blake, Resnick, can't be. Should be Ronzinski, should be Hume. Luckily, there is one star in the Norwalk Police Department, a shining light, who will prevail, who I know well. And he's getting the force. Folks, we have made substantial progress since we started running for election. Why? Because people are asking questions about videos. People are asking very good questions. And the phone rings continuously. I had to shut it off, okay? If you can't reach me, it's because I can't answer the phone enough. So, great. We don't want interruptions during the videos, but I have to work and I need funds to do what we have to do. We have a media source helping us now. It's gigantic. The debate tourney is taking off. It's gigantic. That's all we need. We don't need a lot of money to unearth bribery. Why? Because we can't be bought. I'm not saying sending me a contribution is buying me. I'm saying I'm a long shot, the best bet you'll ever make, and it's going to pay off 7,000 to 1. I'm 7,000 to 1. We'll change the odds as it gets closer to race time. But there's a primary in June, and there's a new opponent, I'm told, who denied being an opponent or denied wanting to run. I advised the new candidate to run for Congress against Jim Himes and unite these clans. Unite these clans. Because we'll fight, we'll meet in the middle, and I'm not going to argue over the color of shite, but there's a battle being fought that you're not aware of, and we are making progress. So thank you very much. 13 minutes to talk about Biden. Went off on a tangent, and people hate that, but if you are following and you do appreciate, I don't need you to comment, but I do need you to talk to your friends about following and sharing. Following and sharing. We're getting more followers. We're sharing more often. We're getting more commentary. But truthfully, we need 1,000 times more. 1,000 times more. And we're going to get it. Because we have things we haven't discussed yet that are even more outrageous than the ones we are discussing, but I just can't talk about it because I'm in the know. I'm in the know. Folks, I am in the know. Things that your media won't tell you, I am in the know about. Why? Because we're pushing the envelope and we're taking gigantic risks. Small contributions are needed, and we need them now. Have a great day. Appreciate 14 minutes. Thank God for the blessings of Thanksgiving.